control the tempo of the game.
12th Region Basketball on WPBK-FM 102.9 and simulcast on all of our online platforms, including a video and radio simulcast on WPBK-FM YouTube channel. This broadcast is presented free to the public as a service to the schools participating in the 12th Region Tournament and the host, Lincoln County High School. The cost for producing and distributing this broadcast is paid by WPBK-FM and underwritten by our regular sports sponsor. And now to Lincoln County High School for girls 12th Region Basketball.
It's 12th Region Championship night at Lincoln County High School, J.C. Edelman Gymnasium. The Danville Christian Academy Lady Warriors and the West Jessamine Colts. The DCA Lady Warriors come in with a record of 28 wins and 2 losses. The Colts are 26-8 on the season. DCA is coached by Billy Inman, and the Colts are coached by Matt Pilkins. These two teams have met once this season back on January the 2nd, where DCA was victorious 68-49. It's championship night. The Colts and the Lady Warriors on WPBK-FM 102.9.
AGE prides itself on a common-sense approach to facilitating our clients' goals and ambitions. Our design group considers not only cost-effective but also economically maintainable solutions from start to finish for our clients. Our designs meet or exceed safety and operational requirements at all levels of government while preserving the aesthetic, historic, or cultural resources of an area. AGE proudly sponsors Lincoln County High School sports. AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future.
Animal Care Center has been serving pet lovers in the Stanford area since 1969, offering comprehensive veterinary care for the total well-being of your pet. Here at Animal Care Center, our mission is to provide quality medical and surgical care in a compassionate environment. Dr. Jonathan Alford and staff are sensitive to the care and concern that each client brings to our practice for his or her pet. Animal Care Center, located at 850 Highway 27 North in Stanford. We care for your pets like they are our own.
What if you could shorten the runway to your career success because you personalized your online graduate program to work with your busy schedule? Now you can, with a graduate degree earned from Asbury University. Begin your graduate journey now. asbury.edu/graduate.
Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding is a retreat for your pets. Located between the creeks on Kentucky Highway 1247 in Stanford, we offer a safe, clean, and climate-controlled environment just like home. As a family-owned and operated business, we are committed to the highest quality of care for your fur baby. We'll keep your pet for just a few hours or for several days. Check us out at our Facebook page at Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding or call or text 606-669-2986.
It's me, Deputy Fife again, and I'm getting ready for the big game this weekend. You know who's missing the action? The folks at Bluegrass Drugstore. Well, they're so busy because folks keep heading there for the flu shots they need this year. Don't you miss the game or miss visiting Bluegrass Drugstore if you need a flu shot. I'll be at the game, watching the action. I mean working. Yeah, working. Just like those folks at Bluegrass Drugstore off North 127 Bypass in Danville.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
Lease and save at Bob Allen Chevrolet. Lease a new 24 Chevy Silverado 1500 Crew Cab 4x4 for only $199 per month for 24 months. $58.79 plus first payment, taxes, and fees due at signing. 10,000 miles per year. Stock M24173. Must be a current leasee. Bob Allen Chevrolet on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com. Together, let's drive.
12th Region Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
12th Region Girls Championship game, just a little over 11 minutes away from tip-off. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney. This game also available tonight on YouTube.com by searching WPBK-FM. Philip Smith running the YouTube live stream. Dustin, this is what these two teams have worked all year for, all summer for, and now they meet right here at Lincoln County High School with a chance to go to Rupp Arena in the Sweet 16. It's 12th Region Championship night.
Yeah, I mean, every team across the state of Kentucky, eyes for this moment. It's them first day of workouts, whether it's open gym or the first official day of practice. Your goal is to come in and be the top dog in your region, and both West Jessamine and DCA have that chance tonight to claim that championship or cut down the nets and win the 12th Region Championship, and like you said, venture on to next week's Sweet 16.
It's a unique matchup. Neither of these two teams have ever played for the 12th Region Championship. West Jessamine actually has won their first two 12th Region games ever this week, last night and then back on Tuesday night, so they got that under their belt now. They're a young team. They start 4 sophomores and then the super freshman Claire Marshall. DCA has been building the last couple of years, but still they're a newcomer to this championship. Nerves are going to be a big deal in this contest tonight.
Yeah, this is unfamiliar territory for both teams, but both teams respectively have played their fair share of basketball, and I'm sure the nerves are building up right now in pregame, but once the ball's tipped off, it's another basketball game, and both teams are going to go compete.
DCA is 28-2 on the season, 19-0 against 12th Region teams. As we mentioned, they did play West Jessamine back at the first of this year on January the 2nd. It was a 19-point margin on that night. Bouglois had 30 points. DCA shot 42% from the floor in that game. They held Claire Marshall to only 4 points on no made field goals that night.
Yeah, defensively, DCA did what they did best and, hold the opposing team score to a low percentage. And, an unusual offensive struggle for Claire Marshall that night. 0 for 11 from the field, only points coming from the free throw line. And even then, I believe she was 4 of 10. So you have to, if you're freshman Claire Marshall, you mark this game as a chance to get back in that right column, the win column. We've seen how dominant she was last night, and West Jessamine's cannot afford for her to repeat that same performance.
West Jessamine 14-3 against 12th Region teams. They're currently third in the KHSAA RPI, which is meaningless at this point because this is the two teams left, so it's the top two teams at this point. DCA 63 points per game. They give up 40. They shoot 40% from the floor, 23% from downtown, but they've been shooting better in the district and regional tournaments from the perimeter, 56% from the free throw line. West Jessamine 61 points per game. They give up 49. They shoot right at 39% from the floor, 32% from three-point range, and 65% from the free throw line. When we return, we'll talk about these individual players on these two teams. It's the Lady Warriors and the Colts for the 12th Region Girls Championship on WPBK FM 102.9.
Dr. Powell, the community's trusted dentist since 2014, offers a comprehensive dental care with a touch of luxury. In his state-of-the-art facility, you can get a crown in a day, brighten your smile with in-office whitening, or even indulge in lip filler or anti-aging treatments with Jabot. Open Monday to Thursday from 7 to 5, gladly accepting new patients with most major insurances. To schedule your appointment, give us a ring at 606-282-4607. Cedar Creek Dental, creating smiles that last a lifetime.
Hungry for lunch? Looking for something different? Something fast? Stop by Coleman's Drugstore and Deli. Coleman's is more than a drugstore. It's the perfect meeting place for those of us who want lunch and a snap. Coleman's has different lunch specials daily. They're serving up hot, home-cooked southern dishes to sandwiches and wraps. And oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention my very favorite part of their menu, homemade desserts. What are you waiting on? Coleman's is located right in the heart of downtown Stanford. Your local hometown drugstore and deli.
Cornerstone Realty and Auction in Lancaster will make your dreams come true. Broker and owner Deonica Asbury and her team are ready to help you reach the real estate finish line. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or selling your existing home, navigating real estate can be tough. Let Cornerstone Realty and Auction make it easy. Specializing in Garrett, Lincoln, and surrounding counties, they're your local real estate experts. Cornerstone Realty and Auction, 859-329-8193.
Since 1957, Durham's Grocery at 606 Lancaster Street in Stanford has been serving Stanford and the surrounding community with a full line of groceries, fresh meats, quality produce, and a full-service deli with homemade salads. They offer money orders and are also a payment center for KU, Atmos Energy, AT&T, and more. For fast, friendly service all the way to your car, Durham's Grocery is big enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. That's Durham's Grocery.
During the good times in life, such as a promotion or the birth of a new baby, who do you call to share in your excitement? You call a friend. During the difficult times in life, such as the loss of a loved one, who do you call for support and comfort? You call a friend. John David and Mary Benton Friend, your friends in funeral service. We also offer a full line of Monument products. Contact us anytime, 365-2670 or 379-2011.
Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, your total weed and pest control experts, offer many services like seeding and fertilizing and termite and pest control. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call them today for an inspection of your home or lawn. Their number is 606-365-7538 and in Danville at 859-236-5289. Don't worry, they're licensed and insured. Plus, with over 35 years of experience, you know it will be done right the first time. Again, their number in Stanford is 606-365-7538 and 859-236-5289 in Danville. Don't wait. Protecting your home and lawn is what they do best at Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care.
12th Region Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Countdown to tip-off for the 12th Region Girls Championship. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney, just a little over 4 minutes away from the national anthem and starting lineups. Expected starting lineup for DCA, junior Grayson Bourgeois, 25 points, 15 rebounds per game. Sophomore Paisley Metz, 12-point per game scorer. Freshman Amari Blackford, 11 points, 10 rebounds per night. Sophomore Grace Meyer, 7 points per night. And the senior point guard Braxton Heck, 5 points per game.
Yeah, these starting lineup for DCA is a team that they've rode with all season long, and they're very reliant on their top five too. 3 of them in double-digit scoring, 2 of them pitching in around 7 and 5 points. But once you get to the bench, the number scoring-wise drops off a little bit, so really relying on that starting 5 tonight.
Not a real deep team off the bench. They'll play Emily Musasi, and that's about it. They go about 6 deep. Foul trouble could be a big part of this game for both teams. Neither team plays really more than 6 or 7 players. West Jessamine, a very young team. They start 4 sophomores and 1 freshman. The freshman is Claire Marshall, one of the top players in the 12th region and one of the top freshmen in the state of Kentucky. The young lady has already joined the 1,000-point scoring club, 18 points, 13 rebounds per night, and in this 12th region tournament, she's averaging 20 a game. Katie Maston, 11 a game. Ariana McCloney, she's had a really good tournament for the Colts, 10 points per game, a good 3-point shooter. Isabella Lewis, 9 points per game, and Kim Johnson, who had the buzzer beater in Game 1. A big reason that the Colts are here tonight is averaging 9 points and second on the team at 7 rebounds per game.
And you talk about Kim Johnson, looking at the stats from the last game, I'm not so certain she played the last time these two teams met up back in January. I could be wrong on that, but stats didn't show that she did. So, that'll be important for West Jessamine. Then you talk about Claire Marshall, very prolific scorer at, over 17 points per game, but what's impressed me is the way she rebounds the basketball.
Morgan Dale will play off the bench, Dustin, but neither of these teams are very deep. Both play around 6 kids.
No, it's especially in a game like this, your rotation that you're going with in a championship game. It wouldn't shock me if you only see 1 to 2 at most off the bench in this game.
DCA led by Grayson Bourgeois, and she is putting on one of the best tournaments that I've ever seen in all my years watching this 12th region. She's averaging 35.5 points per game for the Lady Warriors, and add to that 12, right at 13 rebounds per game. So she's having herself a tournament for the ages here for DCA.
Yeah, it's no doubt she's the best player that steps on the court when she basically plays against any team. Not only is the size a problem for a matchup, but just the way she can score the basketball, defend the basketball. Grace does a good job all over the court, and every single night she steps out, she does something that just makes you say, wow, and how do you guard that? So, she continues to get better and better.
Dustin, let's talk about your keys to victory for one apiece for West Jessamine and DCA to cut down the nets here tonight at JC Edmond Gymnasium.
3-point shooting for West Jessamine is going to have to be key. I mean, you can go a lot of things, but I think shooting the 3-ball really well is important for the Colts. If they want to find a way to pull this upset tonight and give DCA their first region loss, I think 3-point shooting is going to have to be key for West Jessamine. And then DCA, I think you're going to have to control the boards. They're a very good team, out-rebounded West Jessamine by over 23 rebounds the last time these two teams played. So rebounding the basketball and live on second chance points, then DCA, if they stick to that, will be successful and find a way for their first region championship.
National anthem, starting lineups, tip-off when we return. It's championship night. The Lady Warriors and the Colts on WPBK-FM 102.9.
We all like to save money, and State Farm can help with discounts. When you combine your car insurance with State Farm's homeowner's insurance, you get big savings. So talk to me, Jason Todd, your local State Farm agent, and experience the good neighbor service that has made us America's #1 insurance company. Together, we can make sure you get the discount you deserve and coverage you need. No policy with State Farm? No problem. Call me, Jason Todd, at 365-9882 or stop by my office at 711 Danville Avenue in Stanford today to find out how much a multi-line discount can save you.
Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home.
Cooperative Solar. Solar power from your local Kentucky Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Join the community. CooperativeSolar.com.
A message from Intercounty Energy, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sounds it better. We're all about bringing buyers your way for any kind of property. We'll get the best price at the end of the day. The Auctioneer and Realtor Pros. UrbanGroup.com. The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sounds it better.
Home and auto insurance from Kentucky Farm Bureau. They just go together. They go together like coffee and donuts, like zebras and stripes, like lo and behold, like flannel shirts and lumberjacks, like heavy rain and leaving your umbrella at home. I do it every time, folks. Save when you bundle your home and auto insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Give Andrew Kaiser a call at 365-3153 or stop by our office at 233 Doe Run Road in Stanford. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
So many animals in Stanford need a loving home. Contact Lincoln County Humane Society about adopting an animal that they shelter or foster. Caring for your companion can provide a sense of fulfillment and improve well-being. Not only that, but there simply aren't enough homes for every animal born each year, and you can help with that. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter is here to walk you through the adoption process. To you, a pet is a part of your life. To your pet, you're their whole life. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter.
12th Region Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
National anthem has concluded. Shout out to Elena Bowder, just a terrific national anthem. That'll give you coat chills right there, Dustin Oney.
Woo-hoo! Man, I wish I had the ability to sing like that. It was beautifully sung, and a big round of applause as she delivered big time.
Starting lineups being introduced. First for the visitors on the scoreboard tonight, the West Jessamine Colts. They'll go with number 15, Claire Marshall, a freshman. Number 11, Katie Maston, a sophomore. Number 2, Ariana McCloney, a sophomore. Number 5, Isabella Lewis, also a sophomore. And then in the center, the hero from game 1, Kim Johnson. She wears number 25 and plays center for the Colts.
That's what's impressive. Freshman, sophomore. Very young West Jessamine Colts team entering into this region championship game.
West Jessamine, 26-8, had never won a 12th region game until this week, and now they find themselves one game away from the Sweet 16. That's an exciting thing. This is a program on the rise. They're going to be a handful these next couple of years in the 12th region.
Absolutely, and come in, it was a buzzer beater that got them their first victory. A hard-fought battle last night as they defeated Southwestern in a really competitive game, and one big one more mountain to climb, and you can find yourself your first ever regional championship.
Matt Hilkins, the head coach of the Colts, he's done a terrific job turning this program around. They have not ever had success like this since being in the 12th region. DCA, they'll be in their home white uniforms tonight. A good crowd piling in. Lower bowl field on both sides for DCA and West Jessamine. The Lady Warriors starting lineup as it's been all year. Junior Grace Bouglois, she wears number 23. Sophomore Paisley Metz at one guard, she wears number 10. Number 24, the freshman power forward Amari Blackford. Number 13, sophomore guard Grace Meyer. And then the lone senior, the point guard Braxton Heck, she wears number 33 for DCA.
A group that is stuck beside each other. Only one loss in the state of Kentucky this year for DCA, and that come in the All-A state first round against a very good Owensboro Catholic team. So, I mean, this is a team on a mission, has played great basketball all season long, and, you know, they look to continue that tonight.
Absolutely. They only lose one starter. They're going to be a problem, too, for these 12th region teams moving forward to next year. But next year doesn't matter right now. We're ready for tip-off for the girls' 12th region championship. Grace Bouglois meets up with Claire Marshall at the center circle, and we're ready to tip things off on a Saturday night from Stanford KY for the girls' 12th region championship.
And I think it's important for both teams. Nerves are setting in, as we talked about in the pregame. Who gets off to the fast start? Who can jump out of the gate quickly and get this thing rolling?
Bouglois and Marshall. It's tipped into the backcourt. Heck controls it first. Lady Warriors moving left to right on your radio dial. Heck brings it into front court. Waits for the Lady Warriors to set up their offense. They're looking inside for Bouglois. It's an entry pass. Takes a step, puts it off the glass for two, and she's fouled.
Right off the bat, DCA knew exactly what they wanted to do with it, and that's finding Bouglois down low, one-on-one coverage against Johnson. As soon as she caught it, help come over, but it's too late. If Bouglois catches it that close in the paint, she's going to score.
Grace Bouglois connects to make it a three-point play, and DCA leads 3-0, just underway here for the championship. McCloney handles it out top. Backdoor cut to Lewis. Her layup's good and one. Isabella Lewis.
Nice pass. Got the ball in the middle. Lewis cut in. Nice find. Nice. And nice aggressiveness to go up with it, even though Bouglois was coming in from behind.
Her free throw on the way, and it's good. We're tied 3-3. 3-point plays on both ends of the court. Finished off at the free throw line. Blackford has it in the front court. Lobs it inside to Bouglois for an easy two.
West Jessamine went to set up a little bit of soft press. Bouglois just ran straight down the court, and they found her wide open underneath.
McCloney hands it off to Lewis. Lewis penetrates in, loses the handle, stolen away by Bouglois. She'll bring it herself. Crosses over at midcourt, drives in, takes contact, no call, misses the layup, and Johnson cleans it up for West Jess. McCloney quickly into front court. Tries to drive in on Metz. Now backs it out to Claire Marshall. Claire Marshall will try to go one-on-one. Hands it off to Maston. They drop it into Johnson. Back to Maston. Jumper on the way. Back rim. No good. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with West Jessamine with 6:42 to play in this opening quarter.
We talked about one of the keys for West Jessamine getting the victory tonight. I think three-point shooting is going to have to be important. But the Colts only took 6 3-point attempts the first time these two teams played.
Comes into Marshall. Blackford guards her man-to-man. Marshall gets around her. Pull-up jumper. No good. Gets her on board. Goes back up with her left hand. Misses the layup. Rebound DCA. 6-3 Lady Warriors. Man-to-man defense from West Jessamine. Playing off Heck up top. Heck, not a good three-point shooter. A good passer, though. Gets it into Bouglois. She misses an easy one.
Great defense there. Bouglois may have forced that one. Almost triple team.
Johnson will try a three on the other end. Front rim, no good. Maston with the putback. She's off. Johnson another rebound. Blocked by Bouglois. He'll call a foul on the shot attempt. That'll be the first on Bouglois. That will send Johnson to the line to shoot two.
Got to give the coach credit. They're going in and rebounding. That's already, by my count, at least 3 offensive rebounds here. We're not even 2 minutes into the game.
Kim Johnson connects on the first free throw. She'll have one more for West Jessamine. 5-4. Johnson one more, ties it up at 5. Heck will bring it to the front court for DCA. The lone senior for the Lady Warriors. Looking inside for Boudoir, not there. She'll shoot a wide open three, front rim. No good. Rebound DCA.
You got to shoot that if you're Heck, too. If they're going to leave you that wide open, you got to at least make them honest with it.
They're playing a good 5 foot off her, backed up all the way under the free throw line. She's only a 20% shooter, but a good passer, as we've talked about. There's Blackford will try an open three. No good. Rebound Grace Meyer. She's fouled on the shot attempt.
They've done a good job of forcing a long shot, but DCA, same as we talked about with West Jessamine, battling on the offensive end, claiming 2 offensive boards that time, and it's going to lead to 2 free throw opportunities.
Good scouting by West Jessamine playing offense. 22% from the floor, only 10% from the three-point line, so they're going to let her shoot them. Meyer hits the first free throw. Off on the second one. Good box out by Johnson to keep Boudoir away, and Marshall collects the rebound for West Jessamine. There Marshall drives in, takes a lot of contact, and finishes with her left hand. Didn't make a field goal the first time these two teams met, and she's on the board here early on to give West Jessamine a 1-point lead.
And that's playing without fear, too. Just took it straight in there.
Heck blocked. Boudoir cleans it up, misses the easy one. And Johnson pulls in the rebound for the Colts.
Very impressed with Kim Johnson early on, battling down low. Just a sophomore for West Jessamine.
Lewis drives around her defender and takes a bump. It'll be a blocking foul on DCA on the floor. Colts will inbound from underneath their own goal. Musasi checks in for Blackford with 4:49 to play in the first quarter. Lady Warriors trailing by 1. Lob to Marshall. Gets underneath the hoop. Takes a lot of contact under there. They'll say last touched by DCA. It'll be West Jessamine basketball.
A lot of contact, and I could see West Jessamine taking it in and driving and trying to force up and Boudoir to get that second foul.
Lewis has it on the right wing. Goes to the elbow to Johnson. Johnson pump fakes, pulls up, shoots a deep 2, back rim, long rebound, tipped up in the air, and Boudoir calls it in for DCA. 7-6. West Jessamine leads midway through this first quarter. Musasi drives in, kicks it out to Heck. Still playing way off her. Goes to Boudoir, right back to Heck. Floater in the lane, no good. Musasi with an offensive rebound. Out to Boudoir. She'll shoot a triple. Front rim, long rebound to Maston. She's off to the races. Boudoir chases her down. She can't catch her. And Maston puts it off the glass for 2. And the timeout's called on the court. A 30-second timeout called by DCA. West Jessamine leading by 3 with 3:49 to play in the first period. On WPBK FM 102.9.
This is Dr. Shay Lair. For 40 years, I've taken care of not only Lincoln, but surrounding counties' dental need. For the first time in those 40 years, we are welcoming a new dentist to the practice, and therefore we are going through a name change to Lincoln Smiles. I'd like to introduce to you Lincoln County's newest professional.
My name is Dr. Andrew Cooper, and as a Stanford boy born and raised, I'm happy to be serving the people of my hometown. Conveniently located at 603 Lancaster Street across from Durham's Grocery here in Stanford. We're now on Facebook, so be sure to go like us at Lincoln Smiles to stay up to date on all the exciting things to come.
12th Region Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Billy Inman uses a 30-second timeout to try to slow down these Colts. They lead by 3 here, just under the halfway point of this first quarter. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney, 12th Region Championship.
I love the aggressiveness out of West Jessamine. It was the first, DCA threw the first punch, but West Jessamine has responded and, kind of taking it to the Warriors here early on.
Heck has it out top. The play off her. Abrams into the game for the Lady Warriors. Looked like Heck got away with a double dribble there. Swings it over to Abrams, lob it into Boudoir. They're double teaming her on every touch. Back out to Heck, top of the key. Heck has a good 6 feet to shoot. She'll fire, and she hits one. That's what she's going to have to do.
If they're going to leave you that wide open, you have to shoot it. And she's 1 for 2, and that one was nothing but net.
9-9, tied up. Marshall drive, bounce pass. Johnson finishes off the glass over top of Boudoir.
Use that screen. It was 1-on-2, and it was Johnson with the nice pass from Marshall.
Abrams fires one from way downtown. Rims out. Rebound by McCloney. Bounces over to Maston. Pull-up jump in transition to the top. And Boudoir rebounds. Outlet pass. Metz drives in. She's fouled. Misses the layup, but she'll shoot 2. West Chester fans don't like that, but she was hit on the head. We had a good angle.
Yeah, it's the right call. We are in our 12th Region Championship game, and we want to thank our 12th Region Girls Basketball School sponsors. We want to thank Citizens Bank, Army National Guard, Stuart Powell, Ford and Mazda, Tom's Body Shop, Thompson's Pharmacy, Sailors Concrete, Shane Floyd Underground LLC, Blingwell Premier Lighting, Landscape, Permanent Event Holiday, SGM Homes, when quality counts, and SGM Excavating and Paving.
That's second free throw good. She hits them both. We're tied 11-11. 4 different DCA players have scored in this first quarter, and West Jessamine has 4 girls in the book. Lewis gets a screen up top, drives in on the left side, pump fakes Boudoir. Boudoir blocks the shot and saves it in bounds. It's loose on the deck. Heck dives on top of it. Johnson joins her for a wrestling match, and it's a jump ball.
The DCA faithful, they wanted that foul call on the other end.
Boudoir May got away with her second foul on that drive by Lewis, so we'll call it even for these 2 teams.
Yeah, that's true.
No call both ways
that's
there.
True.
Boudoir has 1 early foul. DCA has to have her on the court. Maston works on Heck, top of the key. Gets around her, loops a pass that's deflected by Boudoir and stolen away by Grace Meyer.
That all started with Heck's defense at the top of the key, forcing a tough drive in and just kind of force a nice pass.
2 minutes left in the first quarter. Pass inside to Boudoir. She takes a fall to the ground on her layup attempt. It looked like Johnson just fell into her. And that'll send Boudoir to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws with 2 minutes to play in this first quarter for the 12th Region Championship.
Boudoir done a nice job getting position down low. She had so good a position that kind of knocked Johnson back and fell. Both of them kind of fell at the same time, but Johnson was underneath her to cause the foul.
Boudoir misses the front. She'll shoot 1 more. Second one goes in. DCA regains the lead, 12-11. McCloney handles it up top. Dangerous 3-point shooter. Backs out, right-hand dribble. Working on Metz. Pitches it to Maston inside to Johnson. She gets free and misses a bunny. Boudoir claims the rebound.
Shot was a little rushed.
There's a steal by Marshall. She's got quick hands all the way down, coast to coast. Blows the wide open layup, and West Jessamine loses the handle out of bounds.
That's what you gotta have if you're Claire Marshall. Wide open layup, one she makes 99 out of 100 times.
She won't have a more open shot tonight.
No, sir.
But when you always have that fear of Boudoir tracking you down, that's always a factor. Heck drives in, lobs it inside to Boudoir, who finishes it off an easy 2.
Important stretch here for both teams. DCA starting to gain some momentum. Easier shots for West Jessamine not falling. This next minute could be important for both teams.
Marshall drives in and takes a big step toward the hoop and misses another layup. Missed the rim on her last 2 layups.
Yeah, that's where you got to focus if you're Claire Marshall on just making the shot. Don't worry about getting the foul call. Just make the shot.
And Heck turns it over on the other end. Throws it right to West Jessamine. They trail by 3 with the basketball. 45 seconds to play in the quarter. Marshall drives again in on Boudoir and airballs a 3rd straight layup. There's a long pass down to half court. And Metz is unable to handle a dangerous pass and goes out of bounds. It'll be a turnover on DCA.
Going back to just trying to make the shot. The last 2 or 3 attempts, it's just been driving in, just throwing a shoulder in, trying to get that whistle. Yes, it would be great if you're West Jessamine to pick up that second foul. But on those opportunities, you want to be able to score in case that whistle isn't blown.
Zoe Spencer checks in for Kim Johnson for West Jessamine. Maston drives in, goes under the hoop to Spencer, and she's whistled for a traveling violation.
DCA is a very good defensive team, only giving up about 40 points a game, and it showed these last couple trips, especially there. They've already forced 5 turnovers on the Colts.
14-11, Lady Warriors lead. 22 seconds left in the first. Osasi back over to Heck. Heck thought about that three. They can hold for one here. Osasi drives in, scoop shot off the glass for 2. Bench points, 16-11. DCA with a 5-point lead. McCloney crossover, step back, pull up, jumper at the horn. It's no good. And our score at the end of 1. DCA 16, West Jessamine 11 on WPBK FM 102.9.
Hey, Mountain Dew drinkers! It's the Mountain Dew Baja Blast 20th Baja-versary. 20 years of Baja Blast being a Taco Bell fan favorite. To celebrate this year, the tropical lime flavor of Baja Blast is in stores everywhere all year long. 12 months, 366 days. That's right, it's a leap year. That's 8,784 hours where you can find Baja Blast on shelves. So don't just sit there. Celebrate with an ice-cold Baja Blast. The Mountain Dew Baja Blast 20th Baja-versary.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
This is Sean Slusher, your shelter insurance agent here in Stanford. For auto, home, farm, business, and life insurance, give me a call, 365-3143.
12th Region Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Quarter number 2 set to get underway here from Lincoln County High School. Girls 12th Region action. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney. We just treated to a very delicious no-bake cookie during that commercial break.
Hey, I'm never going to turn down a no-bake cookie.
There's a drive to the hoop, blocked. Heck, swatted away. Marshall comes out with it for West Jess. 5-point deficit for the Colts. Our baseline jumper that's long. And Meyer collects the rebound for DCA.
West Jessamine's missed their last 8 shots going back into that first quarter.
Hitting some good looks.
Yes.
Osasi in the game still. Goes back over to Heck. Heck drives in and had her shot blocked by McCloney, but McCloney's going to be whistled for a foul. Heck will go to the line to shoot 2.
DCA was 5 of 7 in that first quarter from the free throw line. Brad, the first time these two teams met, 4 of 14 for the game, right around that 28% mark, so shooting much better this time around.
Heck misses the first free throw. She's under 40% on the season from the line. And in the fourth quarter last night, they kept fouling her, trying to extend that game, Rockcastle County did, and she had her struggles there. She made a couple when they needed it, but she has struggled in this tournament from the free throw line. She hits one the second one. 4 points for Heck now. Lead up to 6 for DCA. Dustin, shout out to the Patriot concession stand, too, this week. They've done a fabulous job providing concessions. The boys basketball boosters running that this week, and they're the self-proclaimed top concession stand in the 12th region now. There's a missed shot.
I can go ahead and tell you, they got the best hot dogs in the state of Kentucky. I've ate way too many of them.
Heck wide open. She'll shoot another 3. It's long. Good rebound by Metz. Ripped it away. Jumps up and puts it in for 2. Paisley Metz has had a good tournament for the Lady Warriors. She's got 4, and the lead is up to 8.
Just ripped that one away. I mean, nothing harmful about it. Just took it right out of the hands and went straight up with it.
Crossover McCloney, gets to the baseline, retreats back out, steps on the sideline, but a blocking foul called on Metz. 6:43 to play in the half, 19-11 DCA.
Yeah, the more this lead grows, the more intense this DCA Warriors defense gets. West Jessamine is in desperate need of a basket on this trip.
Lewis handles the rock up top. Crossover dribble. Lost the handle, regains it, in trouble. Finally gets it to Maston. Maston gets in the paint. Goes it underneath to Johnson, who puts it over top of Boudoir for an easy 2. And she's doing a good job going up strong in the paint for West Jessamine.
Yeah, I mean, playing fearless, and that's what you got to do. You're going to get your shot blocked a time or two.
Bugwell loses the entry pass out of bounds. It's a turnover on DCA. 19-13 Lady Warriors. 6:15 to play in the half. McCloney handles it for the Colts. Here's off to the left. Up top, Johnson. Top of the key. Three. Front rim. No good. Long rebound. Falls right into the hands of Grace Bugwell.
Johnson's a pretty good shooter. I believe she shoots it in that 35-ish range on the season, percent-wise.
Marshall nearly steals it at half court, and it's going to be a turnover as Blackford tried to pull it in. And Marshall has quick hands. She's several steals in this tournament. Anticipates passing lanes well. Dustin gets out, gets those hands active.
All around
over there.
All around good athlete is Claire Marshall.
Just a freshman. Johnson at the elbow. Tries to go back to McCloney. McCloney unable to get those threes off. Metz doing a good job covering her up. Marshall going to go one-on-one on Blackford. Drives left, pump fakes, foul called on the floor. No basket. They wave it off. The foul happened before contact.
I like what
before the shot.
And I like what West Jess is doing. They're taking their, Bugwell and Blackford both guarding Marshall and Johnson. They're bringing them out to the three-point line, and then that's when you see the coach starting to drive in and getting some good looks.
There's a lob inside to Marshall, bouncing to Johnson, up the glass for a bait shot for two. Johnson up to 8 points to lead the Colts, and they've cut the lead to 4 with 5:12 to play in the half.
DCA back-to-back turnovers on their offensive possession, and then West Jessamine scored on their last two, so big swing.
Bugwell, cross-court pass to Heck, and Heck throws it away. Stolen by Lewis. Lob down the court to Maston. Her layup off the glass for two, and the lead is cut to 2 with 4:49 to play in the first half.
West Jessamine scoring in the paint. Doing a nice job on defense. That's 3 straight turnovers and 3 straight made baskets on the other end.
Grace Meyer fires a three. Marshall with a strong rebound, and she's fouled. That's a terrific rebound by Claire Marshall. What a freshman.
That's the sad thing for the 12th region, is that she's just a freshman.
Musasi checks back in for Blackford. 19-17 DCA. 2-point lead. West Jess a chance to tie or take the lead on this trip. McCloney into the front court. Hands it off to Lewis. Lewis gets a screen from Johnson. Now gives it up to Johnson on the right elbow. She drives in, pivots, hands it off to Maston. Maston right back to Johnson. Pump fakes at the free throw line. Goes back door to Marshall, cutting to the hoop. She's fouled on her left-handed layup attempt, and she'll shoot 2 free throws with a chance to tie this game with 4:13 to play in the first half.
That got the whistle that time, but nice cut to the basket. Nice find as she was cutting in.
Marshall, a 62% free throw shooter. She's got 2 points tonight. Give her 3 as she hits the first free throw. Had 33 last night.
Wow.
6 in the first game. Second one no good. 19-18 Lady Warriors.
Nice.
Comes into the front court. Lobs it inside to Bugwell, off the glass for 2.
That's how you answer. Nice under control. Got Bugwell posted up. Anytime she's that deep, we said it earlier, she's going to score the basketball.
Bugwell with 10 now. Musasi will reach in foul at the free throw line on Marshall.
That's the 5th foul, so that's 2 shots the rest of the quarter.
3:53 left in the half. That's a long time to be shooting that double bonus.
Colts are 4 of 5 in this ball game from the free throw line.
Bugwell averaging 35.5 points per game in this 12th region tournament. She's got 10 tonight.
If she is not a candidate for Miss Kentucky basketball next season, she's just impressive.
Marshall's first free throw is good. 1 of 3 at the line. One more for the freshman. Hits them both this time. 5 points for Marshall, and the lead cut back to 1. DCA Heck brings it down the court. Swings it over to Meyer, back to Heck. Right back to Meyer. Double team and Boudoir. They want to lob it to her. Heck finally drives in, gets to the rack. Wild layup, no good, but the putback goes for Boudoir.
That's a good adjustment by Heck, too. They're going to back off of her and kind of force a double to triple team on a Boudoir. Just drive it in there. Of course, if you miss the shot, there she is to clean it up.
Great game plan from Coach Hilkins. Lewis shot inside, no good. Gets her own rebound. Back up. Short. Boudoir pulls the rebound down over top of Marshall and throws it off Musasi's foot for a turnover. 23-20, DCA leads. 3:09 to play in the first half. Girls 12th Region Championship. West Jess will inbound.
No made three-pointers for West Jessamine here in this first half.
Neither team has
Heck hit one.
Heck 1-3 in this game. One made three-pointer.
The teams combined are 1 for 9 in this first half. 0 for 2 for West Jessamine, 1 of 7 for DCA.
McCloney, a capable three-point shooter, handles it out top, left wing. Hands it off to Lewis. Lewis drives in, gets all the way to the rim, misses the layup. Marshall tips it out of bounds. It'll be DCA basketball with 2:54 to play in the half. Morgan Dow checks in for McCloney. Her first appearance, and Coach Inman calls a full timeout. DCA leading by 3. 2:54 to play in the first half on WPBK FM 102.9.
While so many of us ask big questions about what happens when we die, we often forget to ask questions that will capture the way that we lived. Take time to think about the type of funeral services that you would want. Traditional? Celebratory? Will the service reflect your unique interests and personality? Contact McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company and let funeral directors Kyle McKnight and Jamie Oakes assist you in pre-planning your funeral service today. McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company, family owned and committed to serving you with dignity.
So many animals in Stanford need a loving home. Contact Lincoln County Humane Society about adopting an animal that they shelter or foster. Caring for your companion can provide a sense of fulfillment and improve well-being. Not only that, but there simply aren't enough homes for every animal born each year, and you can help with that. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter is here to walk you through the adoption process. To you, a pet is a part of your life. To your pet, you're their whole life. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter.
12th Region Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
DCA will inbound out of the timeout, holding on to a 3-point lead with 2:54 to play in the first half. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney. 12th Region Girls Championship night here at JC Edelman Gymnasium, Lincoln County High School. Hey, guarded tightly this time. Now they'll back off of her. Marshall and Johnson both shading toward Boudoir, and Heck will fire up a 3 air ball. Boudoir with the re-rim, right back to Heck. Heck gives it up to Meyer and fires a 3, in and out. Marshall with a nice rebound inside.
Big monster rebound, but 2 great looks from DCA from 3. Now only 1 of 9 for the game.
Marshall, hesitation move, gets around Musasi, but Boudoir swats it away, and West Jessamine called for a foul. Only their 13th foul.
Rim protection is what that is. And that's a luxury to have if you get beat as a defender up top. I mean, having Boudoir down low to erase some shots is very important in this defense.
That's from way downtown. Air ball out of bounds on DCA.
DCA just a 23.4% three-point shooting team on the season. So, you know, statistically, you say you want them to shoot the 3 ball, even though they've been kind of hitting it better of late.
Marshall, hesitation, drives in, leads to Johnson. Thought about a 3. Puts it back in her pocket. Hands off to Maston. Maston goes back to Johnson. Johnson dribbles, fakes a handoff. Finds Lewis cutting behind her. Lewis working on Meyer. Gets a screen from Johnson. Drives in on Boudoir. Rejected. Out of bounds.
Back-to-back blocks for Grayson Boudoir, the junior for DCA. Standing in there at 6'4". Kind of hard to score over top of her.
Lewis has it on the inbound. Gets in the paint. Contested jumper. Back rim. Musasi with a defensive rebound.
A lot of 4 shots. And lowering that percentage. West Jessamine only shooting 23% here in this first half.
Saucy cross court to Meyer. Top of the key to Heck. Back to Musasi. She'll shoot a three. It's long. Loose ball underneath. Lewis has it for West Jessamine. 23-20 Lady Warriors. Lewis to tie. Front rim. And Metz collects the board for DCA. It's a good look.
Real good look. And anytime you get that look, you got to shoot it. Coach just, well, they're 0 of 3.
23-20 Lady Warriors. 43 seconds to play in the half. Boudoir, turnaround shot off the glass with a right hand. Extends the lead to 5 with 34 seconds to play in the half.
Split a double team and still got up a great looking shot.
Lewis dribbles off her foot, loose ball on the deck, and we'll get a jump ball. Harrell favors West Jessamine. Abrams checks back in for DCA. Both teams have played 7 players in this first half. Maston will inbound. Lobs it up for Marshall. Hauls it in. Gives it to Johnson. Short floater, swish. Johnson with 10 points to lead the way for West Jessamine. Heck got away with a walk. Drives all the way in and draws contact that will put her on the free throw line. She got that ball caught on her hip down near that volleyball line. Refs missed it.
Tried to cross it over and it just nipped it there and held up.
Heck will shoot 2 free throws. 4 points for Heck. 1 of 2 at the free throw line. 25-22, DCA leads. 14.6 seconds left in the first half. Right-handed shooter, back rims the first one.
Now 6 of 10, 60%, which is above their season average as a team.
Yeah, they're a poor free throw shooting team, 56% on the year. 1 more for Hay. Second one good. 2 of 4 at the line for her. 26-22. Maston into the front court. Hands it off to Marshall. Under 10 to play. Marshall drives in. Right-hand shot. No good, but she draws contact. Claire Marshall will walk to the free throw line to shoot 2 with 6 seconds left in the half.
I almost made the comment that West Jessamine should hold for the last shot here, and I kind of held back because Marshall seen the lane open up and she took it.
Marshall, a right-handed shooter. Front rim's the first one.
Here's where you can win this game if you're West Jessamine, is connecting on your free throw opportunities. Shot pretty well today, though, 6 of 8 here in this first half.
Hodge checks in for West Jess. Second free throw good for Marshall. 26-23. Heck will inbound with 6 seconds left in the half. Comes into Meyer. Meyer right back to Heck. Heck into the front court. Crosses over. Kicks it out. Meyer, 3. Good at the horn, and it's off. Our score at halftime. DCA 26. West Jessamine 23 on WPBK FM 102.9.
Are you looking for an ag loan, perhaps to buy farmland, farm machinery, or livestock? My name is Stanley Burris, loan officer with PBK Bank. If you're looking for an ag lender and want to be part of a great community, I am here to help. Most of my fellow loan officers at PBK Bank also have experience in ag lending, and some raise cattle as I do. We understand the risks and rewards of farming. We will make every effort to find you the right loan and guide you through the entire process. There is no better place to raise a family than on a Kentucky farm. Stop by and see me, Stanley Burris, at the Houstonville office of PBK Bank. NMLS number 668032, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
From the classroom to the hardwood, Lincoln County Schools is a proud public school district made up of 7 different schools and a technology center. From preschool to Patriot, we cherish the opportunity to provide a quality education to all of our students. Lincoln County is not only a great place to learn, but is also a great place to work. We offer many exciting career opportunities. You can help make a positive impact on your community here at Team Lincoln. For more information about our schools, please visit lincoln.kyschools.us or follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
AGE prides itself on a common-sense approach to facilitating our clients' goals and ambitions. Our design group considers not only cost-effective but also economically maintainable solutions from start to finish for our clients. Our designs meet or exceed safety and operational requirements at all levels of government while preserving the aesthetic, historic, or cultural resources of an area. AGE proudly sponsors Lincoln County High School sports. AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future.
Animal Care Center has been serving pet lovers in the Stanford area since 1969, offering comprehensive veterinary care for the total well-being of your pet. Here at Animal Care Center, our mission is to provide quality medical and surgical care in a compassionate environment. Dr. Jonathan Alford and staff are sensitive to the care and concern that each client brings to our practice for his or her pet. Animal Care Center, located at 850 Highway 27 North in Stanford. We care for your pets like they are our own.
What if you could shorten the runway to your career success because you personalized your online graduate program to work with your busy schedule? Now you can, with a graduate degree earned from Asbury University. Begin your graduate journey now. asbury.edu/graduate.
Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding is a retreat for your pets. Located between the creeks on Kentucky Highway 1247 in Stanford, we offer a safe, clean, and climate-controlled environment just like home. As a family-owned and operated business, we are committed to the highest quality of care for your fur baby. We'll keep your pet for just a few hours or for several days. Check us out at our Facebook page at Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding or call or text 606-669-2986.
It's me, Deputy Fife again, and I'm getting ready for the big game this weekend. You know who's missing the action? The folks at Bluegrass Drugstore. Well, they're so busy because folks keep heading there for the flu shots they need this year. Don't you miss the game or miss visiting Bluegrass Drugstore if you need a flu shot. I'll be at the game, watching the action. I mean working, yeah, working. Just like those folks at Bluegrass Drugstore off North 127 Bypass in Danville.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
Lease and save at Bob Allen Chevrolet. Lease a new 24 Chevy Silverado 1500 Crew Cab 4x4 for only $199 per month for 24 months. $58.79 plus first payment, taxes, and fees due at signing. 10,000 miles per year. Stock M24173. Must be a current leasee. Bob Allen Chevrolet on Maple Avenue in Danville or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com. Together, let's drive.
12th Region Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Halftime here in the girls' 12th Region Championship game. DCA leads 26-23 here at the break. Lady Warriors led by Grace Bouglois with 14 points. 4 points for Paisley Metz. 1 point for Grace Meyer. 5 from Braxton Heck and 2 points from Emily Musasi for a total of 26. Blackford held scoreless in that first half. West Jessamine led at the break by Kim Johnson. The sophomore had 10 points. 3 points for Isabella Lewis. 4 points from Katie Maston and 6 from Claire Marshall for a total of 23. It's halftime. Our score, DCA 26, Colts 23 for the girls' 12th Region Championship. When we return, we'll take a look at the team stats for these two teams on WPBK-FM 102.9.
Dr. Powell, the community's trusted dentist since 2014, offers a comprehensive dental care with a touch of luxury. In his state-of-the-art facility, you can get a crown in a day, brighten your smile with in-office whitening, or even indulge in lip filler or anti-aging treatments with Jabot. Open Monday to Thursday from 7 to 5, gladly accepting new patients with most major insurances. To schedule your appointment, give us a ring at 606-282-4607. Cedar Creek Dental, creating smiles that last a lifetime.
Hungry for lunch? Looking for something different? Something fast? Stop by Coleman's Drugstore in Deli. Coleman's is more than a drugstore. It's the perfect meeting place for those of us who want lunch and a snack. Coleman's has different lunch specials daily. They're serving up hot, home-cooked Southern dishes to sandwiches and wraps. And oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention my very favorite part of their menu, homemade desserts. What are you waiting on? Coleman's is located right in the heart of downtown Stanford, your local hometown drugstore and deli.
12th Region Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Halftime here in the Girls 12th Region Championship game. DCA leads West Jessamine 26-23. Let's take a look at how they got there.
Yeah, well, we'll start out with the Warriors of DCA. Put up 26 points on the board in that first half on 33.3% shooting as the Warriors went 9 of 27 from the field. Only 8% from the three-point line as they connected on 1 of 12 attempts. Connecting on 7 of 11 free throw attempts, though, a lot. 63%, that's higher than their season average. So, winning the ball game can come from the free throw line, and DCA is doing a good job there. Only 5 turnovers in that first half for the Lady Warriors. West Jessamine put up 23 points on the board in the first half after they shot 25% on the field on 8 of 32 attempts. They were 0 of 3 from the three-point line, but just like DCA, shot very well from the free throw line. They were 7 of 9 for 78% and only 5 turnovers for the Colts. And I believe all of those come, maybe 4 at least of the 5 come in that first quarter. So very clean basketball on both sides. It is halftime here at Lincoln County High School for the Girls 12th Region Championship as the DCA Warriors lead West Jessamine 26-23. You're listening to WPBK-FM 102.9.
Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, your total weed and pest control experts, offer many services like seeding and fertilizing and termite and pest control. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call them today for an inspection of your home or lawn. Their number is 606-365-7538 and in Danville at 859-236-5289. Don't worry, they're licensed and insured. Plus, with over 35 years of experience, you know it will be done right the first time. Again, their number in Stanford is 606-365-7538 and 859-236-5289 in Danville. Don't wait. Protecting your home and lawn is what they do best at Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care.
Since 1957, Durham's Grocery at 606 Lancaster Street in Stanford has been serving Stanford and the surrounding community with a full line of groceries, fresh meats, quality produce, and a full-service deli with homemade salads. They offer money orders and are also a payment center for KU, Atmos Energy, AT&T, and more. For fast, friendly service all the way to your car, Durham's Grocery is big enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. That's Durham's Grocery.
12th Region Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
West Jessamine trailing DCA by 3 here at halftime. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney. 1 half left to crown the champion of the 12th region. It's a tight one. Dustin, let's talk about your key to the game for each team and how that sums up for them here at halftime.
Well, for DCA, it was, rebound the basketball, give yourself second chance attempts, and that's what they've done. They've rebounded not on the defensive end fairly well, but the offensive end, probably double-digit offensive rebounds, if not close to it, 8 or 9, somewhere in that range, and second chance points have proved big for DCA. 3-point shooting for West Jessamine, though, which is something I thought they needed. It didn't work out, 0 of 3 in that first quarter.
DCA will have it first here in the second half. Moving right to left on your radio dial. Lob pass into Bouglois. Misses the layup. Gets her on board and puts it back in for 2.
Point proven right there. You missed the first shot, get the rebound, put it back up and in.
16 for Bouglois. Marshall, a floater on the other end, and a quick answer as she kisses it off the glass. 28-25, Lady Warriors. Just underway here in the third quarter. Heck in traffic. Air balls a layup. Blackford tries to get the board, and Johnson comes up with it.
A couple of those drives early in the first half, Heck was able to get in and get the foul called and get to the free throw line. That time didn't get the whistle.
Maston working on Heck. Crosses over. Gets into the paint. Leaves it for Lewis. Lewis fumbles it, but able to retrieve it. West Jess a chance to cut into the lead or tied here. Marshall, a floater. It bounces off the back of the rim. No good, but she's hammered, and she'll shoot 2 free throws.
It's back-to-back drives for Marshall. Getting into the paint. Stop, pop, little floater. Made the first one. This time she's going to the free throw line.
Claire Marshall, 1 field goal, 4 of 6 at the free throw line. 6 points in the game. Shot in and out on the first attempt. She'll shoot one more. Second shot on the way from the freshman, and it back rims. Missed them both. Good box out by Heck, and Boudoir with the rebound.
Prime example of a perfect form box out by Heck there.
Heck sets up the offense. Now they're not guarding her at all. They're literally just doubling Boudoir, leaving Heck wide open. She drives into traffic and flings one in.
She don't like the open shot. She'll take it in where the traffic is and just make a tough one there. Nice looking shot.
7 points for Heck. 30-25 Lady Warriors. 6:35 to play in the third quarter. Lewis to the rack. Left-handed layup. No good. Loose ball. Johnson comes out with it. Gives it up to Maston. Maston had 4 points in that first half. Crosses over Heck. Left-handed floater goes. Nice move by Maston. Cuts the lead back to 3. 30-27. Heck drive. Kicks the Mets. Airballs a 3. Blackford with the offensive rebound. She misses the putback. Boudoir swatted from behind by McCloney, and they'll call it jump ball. Good defense there from West Jessamine.
They got that one coming from behind. Got a hand on top of the basketball.
DCA needs to find a way to get Amari Blackford involved in this game. She's not scored a point tonight.
If I'm not mistaken, this should be West Jessamine basketball. DCA.
They had it first coming out of the timeout.
Yes.
At halftime, I should say.
There's the signal.
They get it corrected. McCloney will bring it up the court for West Jessamine. 30-27. DCA leads. Hand off Lewis. Lewis pull-up jumper. Back rimmed it. No good. Defensive rebound by Boudoir.
Getting good looks, though, coming out of that switch set.
Heck drives in, flings up a wild floater air ball. Lewis with the rebound for West Jessamine. Leaves it for Johnson. 3 on the way. In and out. Blackford clears the rebound. Slings it up to Meyer at midcourt. Meyer gives it up to Heck.
West Jessamine still without a made three-pointer, 0 for 4.
Lob pass inside to Boudoir. She misses another layup. Putback's no good. Shoots another one, and they'll call a foul on her third attempt. Boudoir uncharacteristically is missing more of those easy shots than you normally see her do.
She's battling and getting the rebound and continuing to go up with it. But you're right. Usually she's, spot on, knock it down in that kind of range.
West Jessamine's going to call a full timeout. 5:10 to play third quarter. DCA leads by 3 for the 12th Region Championship on WPBK FM 102.9.
During the good times in life, such as a promotion or the birth of a new baby, who do you call to share in your excitement? You call a friend. During the difficult times in life, such as the loss of a loved one, who do you call for support and comfort? You call a friend. John David and Mary Benton Friend. Your friends in funeral service. We also offer a full line of Monument products. Contact us anytime, 365-2670 or 379-2011.
Cornerstone Realty and Auction in Lancaster will make your dreams come true. Broker and owner Deonica Asbury and her team are ready to help you reach the real estate finish line. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or selling your existing home, navigating real estate can be tough. Let Cornerstone Realty and Auction make it easy. Specializing in Garrett, Lincoln, and surrounding counties, they're your local real estate experts. Cornerstone Realty and Auction, 859-329-8193.
12th Region Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Boudoir will shoot free throws here out of the timeout. 30-27, DCA leads. 5:10 to play third quarter. First free throw is short. Boudoir with 16 points in the game. 40 points in the first round, 31 points last night, and already has 17 tonight now.
That's impressive. I mean, that's a stat line that I'd like to see who's come close to that, if not beat that, because that's impressive.
31-27, DCA with a 4-point lead. Marshall Drives in, loops a pass underneath to Johnson. Her shot swatted by Blackford. Lewis with the rebound, goes back up. She misses a layup, and Boudoir tracks down the rebound.
I had to look, just the ball was fumbled away, and nice recovery by DCA defensively.
Heck, double dribble, no call.
That's twice. She's kind of got away with that one.
They're literally not guarding her at this point. Her man is doubling Boudoir all the way down in the paint. They go in the corner to Meyer. Three ball goes in and out. Blackford offensive rebound. Her putback's no good, but looky there. Boudoir cleans it up for two more. 33-27 now. Lady Warriors with a 6-point lead. Marshall between the legs, drives in. Boudoir return to sender.
My goodness, mixed grace.
Another block shot. DCA a chance to add on to their lead. Heck drives in, loops it underneath. Boudoir and one. Off the glass, she finishes it, and she'll have a chance for a three-point play.
This lead is quickly swelling in favor of DCA, and it's all because of Grayson Boudoir down low, rebounding the basketball, putting it up and in, swatting shots on the other end, just kind of single-handedly putting this game on the back as she normally does, and takes charge.
Free throw is good, a three-point play. 8 points in the quarter, 22 in the game for Boudoir. Lead is at 9 for DCA. Danger zone time for West Jessamine. Johnson, pump fake, nice move, pull up, floater, off the glass, good.
Needed bucket there. Kim Johnson is playing a tremendous game, the sophomore for West Jessamine.
Got a lot of different shots in that bag of tricks. Johnson does, a nice move there. Cut the lead back to 7. Heck drives in, wild layup, no good. Rebound Marshall. Marshall working on Musasi. Stops, down goes, gets in the paint, kicks it out to Johnson at the free throw line. Johnson turns around and shoots. Boudoir with another block. Maston comes up with the loose ball for West Jessamine. Gives it off to Lewis. Johnson on the baseline. Boudoir covers her up. Finds McCloney. McCloney with a quiet night. Nets on her. DCA fans come to their feet. Urging on their defense. Boudoir swats another shot. Lewis gets the rebound. She's flirting with a triple-double here. Yes. And a blocking foul called on DCA.
I mean,
Grace Boudoir has said, Lady Warriors, follow me. I will lead you to this 12th region championship. What a third quarter.
I don't even know. She's wearing 23. At this point, Michael Jordan may be her biggest fan.
Good pass to Marshall. Boudoir bothers that shot. May got a piece of it. It's missed, and another rebound for Musasi. 36-29. DCA leads. 2:34 to play in the third. Heck drives in, leaves it for Musasi. They're not guarding Musasi or Heck from the perimeter at this point.
I'm used to that.
Heck drives in, gets to the free throw line. Now she'll shoot another wild layup. No good, but Boudoir cleans it up for two more. What a quarter for Boudoir. 10 points now, and the lead is 38-29. Marshall deep two. It's good. She's in the double figures with 10. Lead cut back to 7.
DCA only shooting 32% from the field, but I mean, it's you miss, you go up and get your rebound.
Boudoir, step back three, back rim, no good. Heck rebounds. Her follow is short, loose ball. Maston jumps on it, and she's tied up by Musasi. It's a jump ball. Blackford back in for Musasi with 1:44 to play in the third quarter. 38-31.
This 7-point lead, it's kind of danger time for West Jessamine. You got to have consecutive stops, but you force the missed shots. That's the thing. But Grace and Boudoir is being dominant down low, just cleaning the glass.
Meyer will inbound from underneath the DCA basket. Gets it into Heck. Heck will fire up a three. It's good. In rhythm. Braxton Heck with 10 points now. 41-31. Double figure lead now for DCA. Shot on the other end is no good by McCloney. Tipped out of bounds by DCA. It remains with West Jessamine.
They may be leaving Braxton Heck wide open, but she's the only one to make a three-pointer in this ballgame tonight.
Some discussion here before they inbound it. West Jess down 10 with the rock. Comes into Marshall. Marshall gives it up to Maston. They try to get McCloney off a screen. She's covered up quickly. Her shot is blocked as she drove in to shoot a long two. But they're going to say Metz fouled her, and that'll send McCloney to the line.
As we were in the finale here of the 12th Region Tournament, we do want to thank our 12th Region school sponsors. We want to thank Citizens Bank, Army National Guard, Stuart Powell, Ford and Mazda, Himes Body Shop, Thompson's Pharmacy, Sailors Concrete, commercial or residential, Shane Floyd Underground LLC, Blingle Premier Lighting, Landscape, Permanent Event, Holiday, SGM Homes, and SGM Excavating and Paving.
McCloney goes 1 of 2. It's 41-32. 30-second timeout on WPPK FM 102.9.
We all like to save money, and State Farm can help with discounts. When you combine your car insurance with State Farm's homeowner's insurance, you get big savings. So talk to me, Jason Todd, your local State Farm agent, and experience the good neighbor service that has made us America's #1 insurance company. Together, we can make sure you get the discount you deserve and coverage you need. No policy with State Farm? No problem. Call me, Jason Todd, at 365-9882 or stop by my office at 711 Danville Avenue in Stanford today to find out how much a multi-line discount can save you.
12th Region Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
1:24 to play third quarter. 30-second timeout called. West Jess trailing 41-32. It'll be DCA's ball out of the timeout. Let's see what Coach Hilkins drew up there. It looks like he's going to go full court man-to-man and try to change the rhythm of this third quarter.
And try to speed them up. Where West Jessamine thrived was when they were able to speed DCA up and cause some turnovers, which led to some fast break points. Since then, no turnovers for DCA here in the second half.
Heck drives in on Maston, shoots a contested shot. It's no good, but she's fouled in the act of shooting.
She's pretty strong at that left hand, getting into the basket, beating her defender.
1:12 to play in the third. Heck to the line to shoot 2 for DCA. Chance to extend the lead back to double figures. Air ball to free throw. Heck will have one more. 10 points in the game for Heck. Second one front rim. Blackford with the offensive rebound. And throws a bad pass, intercepted by Marshall. Marshall off to the races. Left-handed layup, bounces out. But she was fouled. And Claire Marshall back to the free throw line where she missed her last 2.
She did, but you're coming off 2 big misses. Here's a chance to climb back into it. Clock is stopped. A little over a minute to go here in this third quarter. 2 big free throw opportunities.
Marshall's first one is good. 11 points for Marshall. Kim Johnson has 12 to lead West Jessamine. 24 for Bouglois to lead all scorers. Marshall's second free throw no good. Both teams leaving some points on the free throw line in this third quarter.
9 of 15 from the line for the Colts. 9 of 16 for DCA.
Inside to Bouglois. Drop step. Layup good. 26 now for Bouglois. Lead back to 10 for DCA. McCloney transition 3. Front rim, no good. Johnson cleans up the rebound. Her shot blocked by Bouglois. It goes off Marshall's foot. And back to DCA.
10-point Warrior lead. Colts had a chance to climb into it. Bouglois down low. And then another great defensive stop for DCA.
Full court pressure. Heck beats the pressure. Circles the wagons in the front court. Waits for her offense to set up. Good hold for one. 25 seconds left in the third. 43-33. Heck drives in. Contested layup, no good. Her follow is blocked. Saves it for Metz. 3. In and out. Tipped by Abrams. And Johnson steals it away. West Jessamine has time here. 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Maston drives in. Bouglois, rejection. Back to McCloney for an air ball. Blackford with the rebound, and that's going to end things here in the third quarter. DCA extends the lead to 10 with 1 quarter remaining. 43-33 on WPBK FM 102.9.
Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home.
Cooperative Solar. Solar power from your local Kentucky Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Join the community. CooperativeSolar.com.
A message from Intercounty Energy, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better. We're all about bringing buyers your way for any kind of property. We'll get the best price at the end of the day. The Auctioneer and Realtor Pros. UrbanGroup.com. The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
12th Region Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
West Jessamine will have it first in this fourth and final quarter for the Girls 12th Region Championship. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney, DCA leading 43-33. What a quarter from Grace Bouglois.
I mean, just dominant. Both ends of the court, just dominant.
We don't keep blocks or individual rebounds, but folks, when I tell you she's flirting with a triple-double, she's well on her way there tonight.
Yes, sir.
Marshall tries to get around Blackford, throws it back out to Maston, nearly stolen by Heck. Maston comes out with it. Just underway here in the fourth quarter. Maston hesitation, handoff to McCloney. McCloney left-handed floater, takes a big bounce, no good. Another defensive board for Bouglois.
She's got to be around that 25 rebounds. I mean, I know it's a lot, but probably not far off.
Heck lobs it into Bouglois. Kipped away. Here's a steal by Maston. Maston works it into the front court, and Bouglois tips it right to Heck. It's another turnover for West Jessamine. Heck will drive in. She's hammered on the way to the hoop. But she's going to be rewarded with a couple of free throws. Yeah, Bouglois could be flirting with that rare 20-20 game tonight.
According to Mike Morrissey, 12 rebounds, I believe, at halftime. So I would fair to say she's had at least 8 in that third quarter, if not close to it.
Heck back to the line. First shot, no good. 10 points tonight for the senior Heck.
West Jessamine, it would be a perfect time for them to see some of the three-pointers start falling. They're 0 for 6 in the ballgame from the three-point line.
Not getting many clean looks. Heck, 2 of 6 at the line now, so she one more. No good. She's missed her last 4, and you could see West Jessamine go to that strategy now as Rock did last night. Marshall coast to coast. Misses the layup. Bouglois with another rebound. 43-33, under 7 to play for the championship. And Coach Inman calls a full timeout. DCA leading by 10, 6:51 to play in the game on WPBK FM 102.9.
Home and auto insurance from Kentucky Farm Bureau. They just go together. They go together like coffee and donuts, like zebras and stripes, like lo and behold, like flannel shirts and lumberjacks, like heavy rain and leaving your umbrella at home. I do it every time, folks. Save when you bundle your home and auto insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Give Andrew Kaiser a call at 365-3153 or stop by our office at 233 Doe Run Road in Stanford. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
So many animals in Stanford need a loving home. Contact Lincoln County Humane Society about adopting an animal that they shelter or foster. Caring for your companion can provide a sense of fulfillment and improve well-being. Not only that, but there simply aren't enough homes for every animal born each year, and you can help with that. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter is here to walk you through the adoption process.
12th Region Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
6:51 to play in the game. DCA inbounds out of the timeout. Come in the Bourgeois. 10-point lead for the Lady Warriors. Abrams handles it now. She looks to drive in. She'll shoot one off the glass. No good. Gets her own rebound. Kicks it up the Mets. 3 on the way. Back rim, no good. Blackford offensive board. And she puts it back in for 2 for her first bucket of the night.
Not what they needed. And a missed shot, but it was the offensive rebounding.
Blackford's defense has been great on Marshall. She's whistled for the reach in there. Bourgeois with 26 points. Unofficially 21 rebounds and 6 blocks.
Credit Abrams on the rebound too. Probably the smallest person on the floor. Went up and got that rebound.
Comes into Marshall. Blackford checks her. That's 2 good freshmen right there. Blackford and Marshall. 3 from McCloney. See if she can get going. It misses that one. Johnson with the rebound. Kicks it back out. Open 3. Takes a big hop and hits that ribbon. That'll be a turnover on the missed shot from Dow. Morgan Dow, who's back into the game. Neither team scored in this fourth quarter. Excuse me, Blackford with the only bucket. DCA with 1 field goal. 45-33. Biggest lead of the night at 12. Meyer brings it to the front court. Nearly had it stolen away. Lewis fouls her. West Jessamine getting a little more aggressive here, Dustin.
Yeah, it's desperation time. I mean, one team is 6 minutes away from clinching their berth at playing at Rupp Arena next week in the Sweet 16, and that clock continues to tick down.
Get it into Metz. Dow on her. Lobbed underneath to Marshall. Tries to save it off Bourgeois.
Great defensive play.
Goes out of bounds on Bourgeois. Good play by Marshall. She's a good defender. McCloney hesitation dribble. Left hand floater, short. Bourgeois with another rebound. Musasi drives in. Wide open layup is good for Emily Musasi. 4 points off the bench for the Lady Warriors. The lead to 14 now.
Yellow and navy, I'm assuming, is the color.
They wear a lot. I've noticed that this week. They were red and blue one day. They were powder blue and yellow one day. Here's a 3 from Lewis. Back rim. Another rebound, Bourgeois.
When you don't lose a game in the region, you can wear whatever color you want to.
Heck around the back dribble. Lobs it into Bourgeois. She's got a one-on-one with Marshall. Now Lewis comes in for a double team. Up and under move. Kissed it off the glass.
Goodness.
For 2. What a move. Bourgeois with 28, and the lead is up to 16 for DCA.
Have a day, Grayson Bourgeois.
McCloney handles top of the key. Gets a screen from Johnson. Rejects the screen. Pull up deep 2. Another miss and another rebound for Bourgeois. 24 rebounds now.
Man.
And Coach Inman's going to use another timeout with 4:32 to play in the championship, and DCA leading by 16. We'll take a 30-second break on WPVK FM 102.9.
This is Dr. Shay Lair. For 40 years, I've taken care of not only Lincoln, but surrounding counties' dental need. For the first time in those 40 years, we are welcoming a new dentist to the practice, and therefore we are going through a name change to Lincoln Smiles. I'd like to introduce to you Lincoln County's newest professional.
My name is Dr. Andrew Cooper, and as a Stanford boy born and raised, I'm happy to be serving the people of my hometown. Conveniently located at 603 Lancaster Street across from Durham's Grocery here in Stanford. We're now on Facebook, so be sure to go like us at Lincoln Smiles to stay up to date on all the exciting things to
North
tell.
Region Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
4:32 left for the 12th Region Championship, and DCA starting to pull away. They've extended the lead to 49-33. Grace Bourgeois with 28 points, 24 rebounds, and unofficially 6 blocks tonight for the Lady Warriors.
Wow. I mean, that's a championship-type performance and some.
Meyer will inbound in front of the DCA fan section near midcourt. Throws it into the backcourt to Heck. Maston guards Heck. Good screen from Blackford and a reach-in foul on Lewis. I think they'll probably start fouling Heck here. That's looked like what their strategy was there, at least.
But And then if that's the case,
it's going to be 5 on Lewis, I think. They've just...
The board's got her for 4. But if that is...
That's it. That is her 5th.
Okay.
So Lewis will foul out. 3 points in the game for Isabella Lewis. First bucket of the night. Didn't score again on that after that 3-point play.
But if it is the game plan to foul Heck, Braxton Heck has a chance as one of the only 2 seniors, I believe, on this team to seal the deal and send your team to the state tournament.
Heck lobs it into Bouglaw, double team, flips it over to Blackford. Blackford misses the layup, rebound by Marshall. 16-point deficit. West Jess needs a bucket here. McCloney, 2-pointer on the way, misses it, another rebound for Bouglaw.
They just keep adding up. It's one and done when Mbugwa is down rebounding the basketball.
Heck takes a pass, shoots a left-handed layup, misses it. Marshall into the front court quickly. McCloney, 3, swish! McCloney finally gets one open from downtown, and it goes in. Cuts the lead back to 13.
Missed their first 9 3-pointers, made that one. Now you need to see a few more stops and a few more threes and try to trim this 13-point lead down to single digits.
49-36.
Their big screen.
Lob inside Bouglaw, wide open. 2 more. She has her 3rd straight 30-point game in this 12th region tournament. Marshall tries to answer. Her right-handed shot is missed. Johnson's putback goes in. She's got 14 now. 51-38. DCA leads. 3 minutes to go in the game. Blackford drives around Johnson to the rack. Shot blocked by McCloney, but she's whistled for a shooting foul. And Blackford will go to the free throw line.
The freshman in Blackford, Amari Blackford, seen the driving lane to the basket from right around that half-court area and just took it straight to the hoop.
2:56 left in the game. 51-38. DCA leads. The freshman Amari Blackford connects on the first free throw. She'll have one more. 3 points in the game for her.
Even though she's not scoring a bunch, she's done a good job guarding Claire Marshall and limiting her offensively.
One more for Blackford. In and out. Marshall collects the rebound for West Jessica. 52-38. Johnson deep 2, top of the key. Rattles out. Loose ball, tipped out. Dow has it. Dow gives it up to Johnson. She'll fire a 3. It's good. And a timeout called by Coach Hilkins after that trade. A full timeout with 2:38 to play in the game. 11-point lead for DCA on WPBK-FM 102.9.
While so many of us ask big questions about what happens when we die, we often forget to ask questions that will capture the way that we lived. Take time to think about the type of funeral services that you would want. Traditional? Celebratory? Will the service reflect your unique interests and personality? Contact McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company and let funeral directors Kyle McKnight and Jamie Oakes assist you in pre-planning your funeral service today. McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company, family owned and committed to serving you with dignity.
Hey, Mountain Dew drinkers! It's the Mountain Dew Baja Blast 20th Baja-versary. 20 years of Baja Blast being a Taco Bell fan favorite. To celebrate this year, the tropical lime flavor of Baja Blast is in stores everywhere all year long. 12 months, 366 days. That's right, it's a leap year. That's 8,784 hours where you can find Baja Blast on shelves. So don't just sit there. Celebrate with an ice-cold Baja Blast. The Mountain Dew Baja Blast 20th Baja-versary.
12th Region Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
2:38 to play in the game. 11-point lead for DCA. Blackford gets it into Heck. Heck races into front court. Aston, man-to-man defense on her. Heck drives in. Picks up her dribble. Kicks out to Metz. 3. Money! That may seal it for DCA.
Needed 3-pointer. For DCA, and coming in big. As you're right, that might have been the...
Meyer with the rebound. Was that the first 3 of the game for DCA?
No, Braxton Heck hit 2, actually.
She's hit 2, you're right. Second player to hit a 3 is Heck's fouled in the backcourt. Heck hit 2 3-pointers. That's the first 3 from any other player, and West Jess has not shot well from downtown either.
No, West Jessamine, they've connected on their, up before this last miss. They made 2 in a row, but just 2 of 12 from the three-point land for West Jessamine. DCA, 3 of 19.
55-41, Heck to the line to shoot 2.
Go back to the keys of the game, talking about West Jessamine. I thought, it was going to be needed to shoot a higher percentage from that three-point line if they wanted to pull the upset here tonight, but 16% isn't that ideal percentage.
Heck misses the free throw. She's missed 5 straight free throws. She has 10 points in the game. 2 of 9 from the line tonight. 2:10 left. Second one from Heck goes in. 56-41. Dale hands it off to McCloney. McCloney crosses over, drives in, pull-up jumper, back rim, Boudreaux with another rebound. Gives it up to Heck. Heck gets it into the front court. Lobs over to Blackford. She'll shoot an open 3. In and out. Dale with the board for West Jess. Marshall over to Johnson. Foot on the line. It's good. They call it a 2. She did have a foot on the line.
Yeah, that dominant foot was across that line. Correct call, but good-looking shot.
19 for Johnson. Blackford answers on the other end. And one. A chance for a 3-point play the old-fashioned way.
Chance to add on to this 15-point lead, and I believe the DCA faithful is starting to believe that their team will be playing at Rupp Arena.
Blackford, 1 free throw. Swishes it. 59-43. 1:25 left. Marshall crosses over in front of Blackford, kicks to Johnson, who fires another 3. In and out this time. Marshall with the offensive board. Gives it up to Johnson. Puts it in, and she's fouled. Johnson having a huge night. 21 points for her now, and a chance for one more at the free throw line. West Jessamine wants a 30-second timeout first. 59-45, 1:17 left on WPBK FM 102.9.
So many animals in Stanford need a loving home. Contact Lincoln County Humane Society about adopting an animal that they shelter or foster. Caring for your companion can provide a sense of fulfillment and improve well-being. Not only that, but there simply aren't enough homes for every animal born each year, and you can help with that. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter is here to walk you through the adoption process. To you, a pet is a part of your life. To your pet, you're their whole life. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter.
12th Region Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
DCA leading 59-45, 1:17 left. Johnson a chance to finish off a 3-point play here from the free throw line. Free throw hits the front rim and trickles in. 3-point play for her. She's up to 22 points now.
They were trying to foul and just didn't get the call.
Heck, a dangerous pass, intercepted by Maston. Maston up the court to Dale. Boudreaux gets back on D. It tips it off Marshall, who saves it back to Dale. Her shot is an air ball. Blackford with the rebound, and McCloney fouls her immediately. She grabbed her from behind. Back in the day, they used to call that intentional, but I don't remember the last time I saw an intentional foul called in a basketball game.
No, not for that. Usually it's kind of extreme or unnecessary.
Flagrant, I guess, now, but they don't use the old X intentional like they used to. Blackford will shoot 2. Short on the first one. 6 points on the night for Amari Blackford, all coming in this fourth quarter. 59-46. Second free throw good. 7 in the game now for her. 60-46 and a traveling violation at midcourt. West Jessamine running out of time here. Impressive run they've been on. They start 4 sophomores and 1 freshman. They're going to be around the next couple of years, folks. Along with DCA, they're only going to lose 1 starter. It's into the front court to Meyer, and she's fouled by McCloney.
Like I say, this could be a potential rematch next year. Both teams really good. There's a lot of talented teams in the 12th region on the girls' side and boys' side. But
buzzer's stuck here. Somebody's fouled out of the game, and they can't get the horn turned off.
Got one of them turned off.
Might have to reboot this bad boy. McCloney fouled out. They're also going to get Johnson out of the game. 47 seconds left. And the horn is still stuck here. Never fear, people. The Hall of Famer Brad Petrie is on the case.
Now, he had 47 seconds for the last ball game at J.C. Edelman Gymnasium this year to be over with.
It's got the DCA fans fired up. They're just going to cheer and be louder than the horn. They get it turned off. That's right, boys. The Hall of Famer, Brad Petrie, inducted to the 12th Region Hall of Fame this week. Just another day at the office for Coach Petrie.
Kind of like those old Nintendos. When it wouldn't work, you just unplug it, and plug it back in.
That's pretty much my remedy for anything as a guy in my mid-40s. I just unplug it. If that doesn't work, like you said, you take the cartridge out, you blow in the bottom of it like you did on Nintendo.
Yep. Don't work, try it again. It'll eventually work.
Bad thing is here's to reset the scoreboard, so they're going to have to figure out what the time and the score was.
There was 47-ish seconds.
I think it's 47.9 seconds.
The score was 60 to 46.
DCA leading 60 to 46.
Fouls, I have no idea.
I know they're in the 2-shot bonus now, DCA is. Grace Meyer will be at the line to shoot 2 once we get these technical difficulties fixed. They're going to send the players over to the bench while they work on the clock. We'll keep it right here. And less than 1 minute to go here for the championship. DCA with a 14-point lead. Grace Bourgeois, 3rd straight 30-point game. She's got 30 on the nose. And will go with 26 rebounds and 6 blocks. Johnson checked out for West Jessamine. I thought they called that last foul McCloney, but Johnson's not sitting on the bench like she's done for the night. I mean, if she is, she's going to finish with 22. A quite impressive 12th region tournament for that sophomore.
I mean, scoring-wise, and then talk about the game winner she hit in the win over Pulaski County. 2 very young teams, West Jessamine being the younger of the 2. A lot of promise, and I can promise you that this West Jessamine team, they're only going to build off this. You know, it may mar in some kind of miracle or a big comeback here with 47.9 seconds. So you nailed it right on the head there. You know, it'll be DCA victorious, but 2 more years, especially with that heavy sophomore class, to really go out and prove yourself, and their eyes will be on the prize next year to claim the 12th region championship.
A lot of young talent in this 12th region.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of talent. I kind of wish there was a way you could take each region, do an all-star game, and just compete. I believe the 12th region would fare very well with all the talent that's spread across these teams.
They get it set. 47.9 seconds left here in the championship game. Meyer will shoot 2 with DCA leading by 14. First one hits the front rim, no good. West Jessamine gets some subs into the game. Olivia Wayne has checked in. She's a senior. Second one from Meyer, missed them both. Blackford a big rebound and put back, rimmed out. Marshall with the board. She'll bring it herself. Marshall drives around, Blackford cut off, kicks it out, open shooter on the way from the wing, hits the front rim. Blackford with the rebound. As Macy Hodge missed that 3. It's another senior that's checked in. Wayne and Hodge, along with Morgan Dow, the 3 seniors for West Jessamine on the court, playing their final seconds as a Colt. And Bourgeois a chance to add on to her total as she's fouled in the backcourt, and she'll shoot 2. Rimmed out on the first one.
That might be the one area of weakness in Bourgeois' game is from the free throw line, but
66% on the season, which is not terrible.
It's not terrible, no. But when she does everything else so good.
31 now for Bourgeois. Maston drives in, leaves it for Hodge, back to Maston. Maston drives baseline, floater over top of Bourgeois. Marshall with the rebound, lost the handle. Meyer rips it away with 16 seconds to go. She's fouled in the backcourt. 61-56, 14.6 seconds left in the game. Grace Meyer will shoot 2 free throws. Meyer, a sophomore, 67% free throw shooter on the season, missed her last 2. Hits this one. 2 points on the night for her. French is going to check out, along with Dale.
Watch Jessamine giving the curtain call to the seniors.
14 seconds left. Meyer, one more. This one rattles in. Now DCA is going to clear the bench, get their starters out. They let their fans start celebrating as they're 14 seconds away from the first championship in school history for girls basketball, a 12th region championship, that is.
Deserve every bit of ovation they're about to get and have already gotten. Tremendous season up to this point so far.
Marshall gets around a defender, floater in the lane, bounces out, loose ball. And that stays, goes out of bounds, and that's going to end it. Danville Christian Academy Lady Warriors have won the 12th Region Championship by a final score of 63-46 over West Jessamine, the first girls championship in school history for the Lady Warriors. We'll recap it next on WPVK-FM 102.9.
Are you looking for an ag loan, perhaps to buy farmland, farm machinery, or livestock? My name is Stanley Burris, loan officer with PBK Bank. If you're looking for an ag lender and want to be part of a great community, I am here to help. Most of my fellow loan officers at PBK Bank also have experience in ag lending, and some raise cattle as I do. We understand the risks and rewards of farming. We will make every effort to find you the right loan and guide you through the entire process. There is no better place to raise a family than on a Kentucky farm. Stop by and see me, Stanley Burris, at the Houstonville office of PBK Bank. NMLS number 668032, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
From the classroom to the hardwood, Lincoln County Schools is a proud public school district made up of 7 different schools and a technology center. From preschool to Patriot, we cherish the opportunity to provide a quality education to all of our students. Lincoln County is not only a great place to learn, but is also a great place to work. We offer many exciting career opportunities. You can help make a positive impact on your community here at Team Lincoln. For more information about our schools, please visit lincoln.kyschools.us or follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
This is Sean Slusher, your shelter insurance agent here in Stanford. For auto, home, farm, business, and life insurance, give me a call, 365-3143.
So many animals in Stanford need a loving home. Contact Lincoln County Humane Society about adopting an animal that they shelter or foster. Caring for your companion can provide a sense of fulfillment and improve well-being. Not only that, but there simply aren't enough homes for every animal born each year, and you can help with that. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter is here to walk you through the adoption process. To you, a pet is a part of your life. To your pet, you're their whole life. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter.
12th Region Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Celebration starting to take place there on the court. West Jessamine receives their 12th region runner-up trophy. Now they'll announce the winner of the tournament. DCA wins their first 12th region championship, Dustin, and just a dominant team. They went undefeated in the region all year. This makes them 20-0 against 12th region teams. And here they come to receive a well-earned trophy and championship.
Yeah, I mean, a dominating performance from start to finish for DCA. You know, as soon as the season started, everybody kind of knew they were one of the top dogs within the region. They held on to that crown throughout and then capitalized it by winning their first ever 12th region tournament. And, you know, we talked about the future of West Jessamine. This DCA team is looking to will be looking to repeat, but that's for next year. This team is looking to do some damage, but, you know, go celebrate yourself. You deserve it after a long, hard season. Going 20-0 in region play is impressive.
Absolutely, and they finish up 29-2. And of course, they'll move on to play in the Sweet 16 at Rupp Arena next week. And DCA, fabulous year, 29-2, and they win their first ever girls 12th region championship. West Jessamine ends up the season 26-9, and as we talked about, they're a young team. And a team that's going to be around, Dustin, they're going to be trouble. 4 sophomores and a freshman start for them, and of course they'll all be back next year. Now the all-region team's going to be named, and we'll read that off. We'll give you all those names, but first we'll let Dustin go over the final team stats, and we'll wrap it up with the all-region team.
Yeah, the 12th region champs. Danville Christian Academy Warriors shot 36% from the field as they made 22 of 61 attempts, only connecting on 15% from the three-point line, but 3 big ones when needed. 3 of 20 from the three-point line was DCA, 16 of 31 for 51% from the free throw line, and 9 turnovers in the ball game for the Lady Warriors. West Jessamine in defeat tonight, only putting up 46 points, but shot 23.6% from the field on 17 of 72 attempts for the Colts. They were 2 of 15 from the three-point line for 13%, 10 of 16 from the free throw line for 63%, and 7 turnovers in the ball game for West Jessamine.
Did a good job taking care of the ball. Neither team really had issues with turnovers, Dustin. It really just came down to rebounds and putbacks for DCA. And when one player has, we unofficially had Bouglaw for 27 rebounds, it's going to be somewhere in that neighborhood when the official stats come out. 31 points. I mean, just there's not much you could do in high school basketball when a player's capable of producing a stat line like that.
No, and the one good thing about there's a lot of good things about going to the state tournament, but an awesome thing for Grace is she's going to get state exposure. She already deserves that, but she's going to get in the front highlights.
She's a verbal commit to a D1 school now in Liberty, but
yes,
there's going to be several other suitors after her talents.
I would say her phone will be text or called quite a bit. I mean, she is a tremendous player, and it's going to be great seeing her on the state's biggest floor, competing for DCA and representing the 12th region.
All-tournament team being announced now. The girls' 12th region all-tournament team. Wayne County, Tammy DeBoer. Mercer County, Anna Drakeford. Pulaski County, Madeline Butcher. Danville, Elia Quisenberry. Rockcastle County, Taylor King. Southwestern, Kinsley Molden. Southwestern, A.C. Payton. West Jessamine gets 3 for being the runner-up. It'll be Claire Marshall, Ariana McCloney, and Kim Johnson from West Jessamine, and then DCA will get 4 players on the 12th Region All-Tournament team. It'll be Grace Bouglaw, Amari Blackford, Paisley Metz, and Braxton Heck for DCA.
I would take that team against anybody. I mean, tremendous players all across the court.
No doubt about it. That's going to wrap up our coverage. DCA wins the girls' 12th region championship by a final score of 63-46. We'll stay on long enough to get these remaining players that are named to the all-region team since we're down to the West Jessamine DCA squads. We'll go over the final scoring one more time. Bouglaw led DCA with 31 points, 27 rebounds. 7 points for Metz, 7 points for Blackford, 3 points for Meyer, 11 for Heck, and 4 points for Musasi off the bench. West Jessamine led by Kim Johnson, who was just named to the All-Region team. 22 points for her, 11 for Claire Marshall, 6 for Maston, 4 for McCloney, 3 for Lewis. There's Boudoir getting her All-Region team award now with
and earned the game ball too. Brad Petrie presented her that after the ball game.
You might want to get her autograph while he's down there. Amari Blackford, the next Lady Warrior, announced as part of the 12th Region All-Tournament team. There'll be 2 more from DCA, and that'll wrap up this team. Paisley Metz announced as part of the All-Tournament team.
And the 12th region, is it the 9th region they'll play?
Yeah. I didn't see who won that, Dustin. See if you can find if they played their championship tonight. And Braxton Heck, the final member of the 12th Region All-Tournament team for DCA. And DCA gets 4 players for winning the championship. So congratulations to all those ladies. They did a fabulous job in this tournament. A big thanks to Lincoln County High School Athletic Director Brad Petrie for hosting this event. The boys will resume semifinal action on Monday night, championship on Tuesday. That'll be at Pulaski County High School. DCA, your champions of the girls' 12th region. They win tonight over West Jess, 63-46. Dustin, you got a final on that 9th region yet?
I do not, but it will be the winner of Ryle and Cooper. So tough competition in round number 1, but you get there.
That's right. DCA did that tonight, winning by 17 points in this championship. Grace Boudoir led the way, 31 points and 27 rebounds. That's going to wrap up our coverage and our season coverage of basketball here on WPBK-FM. We appreciate you tuning in with us throughout the season and this tournament. For Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney, Philip Smith on the YouTube live coverage. Special thanks to Tim Estes and Larry Vaught for helping out this week. And Bo Steele back in the studio. If you're traveling home, please do so safely. You've been listening to 12th Region Championship action on WPBK-FM 102.9.
You've been listening to the 12th on WPBK-FM 102.9 and simulcast on all of our online platforms, including a video and radio simulcast on WPBK-FM's YouTube channel. This broadcast is as a service of the school participating in the 12th Region Tournament and the host school, Lincoln County High School. The cost for producing and distributing this broadcast is paid by